Well, hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I'm Susan, your hostess. I am participating in a month-long collaboration called My Home Apothecary 25. It is hosted by Tammy at Mountain Grandma and Natasha at the Budget Preppers. There will be a list in the description box of all the participants. I hope that you will go and check out every one of their videos, and I will link a playlist to this as well as what some of the prizes will be in the description box. And y'all, there is a great grand prize, let me tell you. So I'll give you all that information in the description box below the video. I would like to thank Tammy and Natasha for hosting this. It is a wonderful collaboration. So I will be discussing some essential oils that we use around our home, and I've got a selection of them over here, along with some homemade products that I use. And I want to tell you about Helichrysum in this video. It is considered liquid gold to many people, and I can attest to that. I had an open wound on my foot. As a diabetic, that is extremely dangerous, and I wanted to heal it as naturally as possible. My neighbor brought me down a bottle of the Helichrysum essential oil. I had another essential oil that I could put with that, and within a couple of weeks, that wound was completely healed. I have used it on other wounds, and it heals within a couple of days. So it is extremely exciting to share this Helichrysum with you, and I'll share that later on in the video. So y'all stick around for that. I don't know about y'all, but we are having a flea infestation this year. Fleas and ticks have been awful in our area, and I wanted to share with you a few of the deterrents that you can use for dogs, not cats, that might help them with the flea issues and the tick issues. And you can also use these on yourself. So I have a spray here that I have simply labeled Dog Flea Stop. You want a good glass bottle to spray with this essential oil mixture. So just be aware of that. So you can use peppermint and lavender, eucalyptus. Use eucalyptus very, very sparingly because it can be toxic to your pets. And as a matter of fact, I don't really use it, but that was on the list of ones that I found on the internet. Citronella, lemongrass, and tea tree oil is also one that can be toxic to your pets. So you can use it on humans, but you can't use it on your pets. And lemon essential oil. I use a diffuser or a spray bottle, and I can dilute it with a carrier oil, or I can create a bar with some wax, some essential oils, and a carrier oil, and create a bar that I can rub on my skin. We have been having problems with fleas and ticks and mosquitoes and those all kinds of flies out there, just crazy, crazy bug weather because it has been extremely hot. So this is one I can use on the dogs and myself and on my furniture, y'all. It's safe for my fabrics that I mix myself, and it has peppermint, lavender, citronella, and lemongrass in it. So those are the ones that I'm using for us. You always want to check check a patch to make sure that there's no sensitivities on your animals and yourself before you use any essential oil. And you want to consult a healthcare professional if you're pregnant or nursing or using any kind of medications. There will be a medical disclaimer below as well. So eucalyptus and tea tree oil can be toxic for your pets, but you can use lavender oil, lemongrass, cedarwood oil, rosemary, peppermint oil, and geranium. And like I said again, always test before you apply. Essential oils have medicinal values. They are good for cleaning and for medical care. And so I'm going to go through the ones that I have here, starting with the lavender. A lavender essential oil can be used as an aromatherapy in skincare. It's known for its calming, relaxing, soothing properties. It may help you with headaches or migraine relief. It is also good for burn healing and anti-aging. So you could use this, um, apply this for burns in a spray bottle, maybe with some essential oil in there for your burns to give you some relief. And for anti-aging, you can mix this with some coconut oil and other oils and make you a nice anti-aging serum for your face and your neck. And I really need it for my neck. I am reading from my notes, so you will see me reading. I do suggest that you start you a home apothecary journal so that you can, as you grow your skills, you'll have a book that you can go to with all the information that you might need. We've already talked a little bit about peppermint. And I do suggest getting a good quality essential oil. There are a lot of essential oils out on the market that are not 100% essential oil, so you need to be aware of that. Peppermint is good for aromatherapy, well-being, pain relief, skin care, sunburn, hair growth on the scalp, IBS issues, indigestion, nausea, insect repellent, and a rodent repellent. The plants will repel rodents in your yard, so we plant it around our house. If you're going to take it for IBS, you need a tea for that. Peppermint tea would be really good, or in IBS, indigestion, nausea, etc. And you can use it in a spray or in a bar for insect repellent. The pain relief, I would use a carrier oil and rub it into the area that needs to be taken care of. And especially with a sunburn, I wouldn't use an oil with that. I would just use maybe some witch hazel along with, because that's got a cooling property to it as well. Lemongrass. I know the labels are hard to read on this camera, but that's lemongrass, and I do pick these up from the Amish. This one is Herbal Blessings from the Amish. I also have lemongrass growing in my, no, I don't have lemongrass. I have another one. I have citronella growing in my yard and lemon balm. Lemongrass is an aromatherapy. It is for stress relief. It is a mood enhancer, headache relief. You would use it in a diffuser to freshen and promote relaxation, but don't use it around cats because it has that lemon scent. Cats do not like that lemon scent. For skin care, acne treatment, you would use it as a massage oil. It's a natural bug repellent, natural deodorizer. You'll find lemongrass a lot of times in organic natural deodorants. It is great for cleaning because of its antibacterial and antifungal properties. It is a digestive aid. Lemongrass can be put into a tea for hair health with dandruff. So you could use it to in your shampoos to get rid of dandruff. And it promotes hair growth. So it is a great tool to have in my medicinals. The next one is rosemary. This one also came from our Amish community. Rosemary is an aromatherapy, skincare, hair care. The aromatherapy would cover cognitive enhancement, memory, focus, and a mood booster. You can use it in a diffuser. It is a great skincare because it contains antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties. It reduces lines and wrinkles, antibacterial. You use it with a carrier oil. For hair care, it is good for hair growth, a hair conditioner. It is also good for pain relief, uh, such as massaging oil into your muscles. Insect repellent. Do not consume this essential oil or any essential oils that are not food grade. Another one we picked up from the Amish is Citronella. It is an insect repellent, aromatherapy. It is calming and relaxing, natural deodorizer, pain relief, topical massage oil. So if you have pain, you can use it as a topical massage. And all essential oils can be mixed with a carrier oil or with water or um, vinegars for cleaning or with witch hazel for um, different aspects that you might use it for. I'm not going to talk much about this next one because most of you know eucalyptus. Again, this one is poisonous to pets, so do not use it on your pets. But it is for respiratory support, uh, pain relief, and you can use it for cleaning as well. I have used eucalyptus in my shower when I was taking a shower when I had lung issues. When I had that dreaded cavovo and trying to break up all that stuff in my chest, I used it in a salve that I could smear underneath my nose or on my chest. I used it as aromatherapy or in a diffuser or in a steam so I could breathe in those fumes. Very, very healthy for you. This one is Cypress. It is an aromatherapy. It is calm and invigorating respiratory support. You would use it in a diffuser or inhaling in a hot steam. Skincare is good for skincare, supports healthy hair growth. You can use it as a deodorant, um, muscle and circulation with a carrier oil. It may reduce the appearance of varicose veins, wound care, and it is a natural disinfectant. This is clove oil, and I'm getting low on that one. I may have to go order some. Clove oil is for dental care. It manages toothaches. It will give pain relief for some muscles. It is used as an aromatherapy. Um, creates a festive atmosphere during the holidays. You can use it, put a couple of drops on the stovetop in a pot with some boiling water and let those cloves um, permeate the air. You can take some whole cloves and do that. Um, it is for skin care. It improves skin texture and appearance. You can also use clove as a flavoring in the natural form. We use it on hams and many other products that we produce in our kitchens. It can be used in homemade cleaners and as an insect repellent. Other traditional medicine says it helps with digestive issues, respiratory issues, and minor cuts and bruises. This little bitty bottle here is called Respiratory Ease. And I can't remember where I got it from, but it's Respiratory Ease, and I'm sure you can look it up online. Uh, it is a combination of eucalyptus, peppermint, tea tree, and lavender. It is used for a decongestant, anti-inflammatory. It's soothing and helps to clear the airways and eases breathing and discomfort. You use this as a diffuser or with topical with carrier oils for like rubbing down your chest or underneath your nose again. Or you can use it in steam inhalation or as chest rubs. The next one is called Germ Fighter, and my bottle is dirty, y'all, but it is still very good. It is akin to Thieves Oil. This is a cheaper version of Thieves. It still has the same um, ingredients in it, and it is essentially Thieves Oil. You can use this as a diffuser aromatherapy, a personal inhaler, warm water steam, where you're breathing in that good steam, as a topical mixed with a carrier oil. You would apply it to your pulse points, like your wrists, behind your ears, the bottoms of your feet, maybe in your elbows or underneath your arms, anywhere that would be a pulse point. And you would use it for immune support. It is often used in hand sanitizer. Thieves oil was used by thieves, that's how it got its name, during the Black Plague to keep from getting sick. And so we still use it today. So we want to thank those thieves for creating Thieves oil or Germ Fighter. This is really good when you're going out in public and you don't want to get sick. So you can put that on your pulse points, go out about your day, and maybe you won't pick up those nasty germs. Clary Sage. I love the smell of sage. Having a Native American history, we have sage bundles that we occasionally will burn just to freshen the air. It takes a lot of impurities out of the air. So Clary Sage is an aromatherapy. It is calming and balancing. It is used for skincare as an antiseptic and anti-stringent. It also has anti-inflammatory properties. It's good for hair care, used in baths, perfumes, and DIY bath products. And the hair care, it makes your hair shinier, just makes it healthier. Now we're going to get to the biblical frankincense. And I love having frankincense. I have some myrrh around here somewhere, but I don't have a lot of myrrh. And it's not an essential oil. It's mixed in an oil. But that is a biblical herb that was used primarily to anoint the body before burial. A lot of times it was used to anoint babies, and very, very expensive, and was not used for many, many other things during the biblical days. It is for aromatherapy. It creates relaxation and reduces stress. It creates a sense of tranquility and improves mood. It is for skincare, anti-aging, and skin rejuvenation. It promotes wound healing. It is a respiratory support, reduces inflammation and pain, joint pain, and swelling. It boosts immune function. Do not ingest any of these essential oils unless they are food grade and meant for consumption. This one is not. So I used this along with the next one, which is the Helichrysum. So Helichrysum is quite expensive, and it only takes one drop, literally one drop. It is anti-aging and regenerative. It helps with wound healing and scar reduction, and so many other uses. You need to go look this one up. I'm telling you, this is one you want to have in your home apothecary. You only use one drop in a carrier oil, or you can use it in distilled water, a spray bottle for wound care. And that is mine. And you can use this on just about any kind of wound. It will heal those wounds very, very quickly. I have used this on skin yeast infections because I have lupus. It will clear it up within a day or two. Literally. It's just a miracle. That's why they call it the gold. It's just gold to those that use essential oils. Or you can use it in other carrier oils, and I'll show you how I used it for my wound care on my foot. You do not want to ingest. So now we're going to get into the salves and the carrier oils. And let me find the Helichrysum. Okay. So I marked my bottle, frankincense and Helichrysum for healing wounds. 40 drops of frankincense, 1 drop of Helichrysum. I used coconut oil, filled the bottle up. You can see I've used quite a bit out of there. It's got a pleasant smell. I keep these in the refrigerator, by the way. It just makes them last longer. And I applied to the bottom of my foot where I had my wound. And literally within 2 weeks, it was healed. It took a little bit longer for some areas, and then I switched over to just spraying my foot because I had a odor that came with the wound, trying to clear that up. And y'all, this was the miracle in my home. So this is something I definitely suggest everybody make, is the frankincense and Helichrysum for healing wounds. 2 products there that we use, 2 ways that you can use this. And again, read up on the Helichrysum and the frankincense combination. You will be surprised at all the healing properties of this combination. It is terrific. I also buy in bulk. This is 100% essential oil peppermint because I do make a lot of my bug sprays and stuff with this. I like to have it on hand, so I buy that in bulk. I also buy lemon essential oil in bulk because I can use it in so many products around my house away from the cat. Like I can use it in homemade dish soap and so many other things. It says on the packaging, add a drop of sunshine to your day. Will lift your mood. So lemon essential oil. This one is a skin tag remover. If you are a person like me that has skin tags all over, a lot of times those are caused because of your liver. So you might want to talk to your doctor about your liver, get your liver test done, the little blood test. But this is a skin tag remover. I use about 40 drops of lemon essential oil, about a teaspoon of baking soda, and coconut. And I just made this bottle. It's full. And you just rub this on the skin tags every day. They will turn black and they will fall off. They won't harm you, but it will get rid of those skin tags. That's another miracle to add to your arsenal in the home apothecary. This is my Thieves oil. It is an immune booster. And again, I'm just going to show you because I have it here. I just put a little bit on the back of my fingernail, get it on my hand, and I will rub it on my wrists, rub my wrists together, put it behind my ears, maybe in the elbows, or, behind the neck, bottom of your feet, etc. And I use old medicine bottles that have been washed and cleaned for all of these. I don't need any fancy containers. Tea tree oil is good for so many things. Let me go back and just look. Where did I put it? Did I even put it in here? didn't put it in here. But tea tree oil is good for so many things. Y'all go look it up. I didn't put it in my book, but I forgot. I'll be honest with you. I thought I mentioned it over here, but I must have been out of. I didn't pull the tea tree oil for some reason. But y'all go look that one up. Castor oil and cayenne for your circulation. You would use this very, very sparingly because castor oil can have side effects. I can't use it very often, but I have neuropathy in both my feet and legs, and so I would rub this on the bottom of my feet, put on a pair of socks, and go to bed. I would not put this in my belly button because it will cause you to be in the bathroom all day. So just be aware of that. Look up castor oil before you use it and make your own decision about that one. There's a lot of controversy over using castor oil. And cayenne is also a blood thinner. A lot of people that eat a lot of cayenne and hot peppers will have better health, less sickness. This is my clove oil for toothache. Now you can use essential oils for this and mix it with, I mixed it with olive oil. Or you can take crushed clove and mix it with your oil and just let it permeate for a week or two, and then just use it, rub it around that tooth that is bothering you or the gums that are bothering you. You can actually use a little bit of this with your toothpaste and brush your teeth with it if you have sensitive teeth. It is so great to have on hand, so clove oil. I purchased this from the Amish. It's chickweed salve. I get it right. Really good for insect bites and minor scratches and so forth like that. It will help stop that itching and heal those bites quicker. And I use this a lot. I've used almost half the container this summer from all the mosquito bites. This is my Respiratory Ease oil. I mixed this with coconut oil. This is a bigger bottle. About 40 drops of the Respiratory Ease and the coconut oil. Mixed it really well. And I will put it underneath my nose, rub my chest with it. When I feel like I'm getting the flu or the dreaded Cavovo or anything that has to do with respiratory like asthma. Really good. It really does help. This is my hair growth tonic. I have new hair coming in, y'all. All along. I was losing my hair since the dreaded Cavovo hit. I was actually feeling like I was going bald because my hair had thinned so much. But after I shower, wash my hair, I come out and I spray my hair down liberally with this. And I brush it through and let my hair dry naturally. You can use it as a rinse if you want to use it as a rinse, but you know, that's totally up to you. And this is one of those spritzer bottles for plants that's glass, y'all. I got those on clearance at Walmart for 50 cents a bottle. Can y'all believe that? So this one contains rosemary, peppermint, lemongrass, and cypress. But you can use any one of those or all of those combined to help regrow your hair. Two more products that I'm using. One is for my liver because I do have a fatty liver, and the other one is for my blood sugar. These are put out by Natural Hope Herbals. I buy these at the local Mennonite store. This is the liver formula. 2 droppers is about 1/3 of a teaspoon. I put it in my water bottle and drink it. And it contains milk thistle seed, dandelion root and leaf, turmeric. Trying to read in a dark light. Oregon grapefruit, and artichoke leaf, yellow duck root, prickly ash bark. So I use that. And I can take this up to, I take this once a day, I think. Yeah, this one is the once a day. So that's called liver formula. And the last thing I'm going to share with you is Sugar Balance, again by Natural Hope Herbals. This is 3 droppers, about a half teaspoon a day. So you put a dropper in with your meals. It contains bitter melon fruit, dandelion root and leaf, devil's club root bark, holy basil, juniper berry, fenugreek, and cinnamon bark. And that really does seem to help me a little bit throughout the day to keep my sugar from spiking. So you take this with your meals, 1 dropper per meal in a glass of water. I hope you found this very, very useful information. I will be back 2 more times for this My Home Apothecary collaboration. Thanks again to Tammy and Natasha, and for all of the other content creators putting out so much wonderful information. Y'all be fully blessed. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you for the many comments, the likes, the friendships, and for sharing this content out. Take a moment and watch all of the advertisements because that is how I get monetized and get paid. I appreciate each and every one of you for your time and your patience. And y'all, I have this special content over here I think you might like.